What's good, YouTube? DM Gaming here, y'all, and it has been a very, very long time. If it's echoing right now, I apologize, y'all. Like I told y'all, we've recently moved, and I'm in my little studio. Well, it's not really little, but I'll show it to y'all one day. So if it's echoing, I do apologize ahead of time. But let's get into it. Back up. For those of y'all who are new, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. Y'all know all the YouTube stuff. All right, now that we got all that out the way, let's get down to business. Now, y'all, I haven't been playing Madden lately. And I'm gonna tell you why I haven't been playing Madden lately. I haven't been playing Madden lately because other games have been on my radar. I've been playing other games, and that's why I posted what I did this morning or earlier this afternoon about games that you guys are playing right now that that y'all are playing that are not sports titles. The Madden community. If you're in the Madden community, then you know how toxic the community can be. There are people in the Madden community that have never even played college football, probably hasn't even played high school football, or probably has been out 30, 40 years from playing. There are people who don't understand football concepts and things like that, but they constantly want to talk about the game, say that this should be in the game, the players should be doing this and that. Perfect example. I saw a video somebody uploaded to Twitter and tagged Clint Oldenburg in it. He was on the goal line. The defense was in a nickel or a dime. They had 3 down linemen. He was in a goal line offense. Of course, the line was stacked. He ran right up the middle and the play was stopped. He was furious. He was saying, well, they only had 3 down linemen. I had a full goal line set. How did I not score? Like, he was mad. Well, the reason he didn't score, he was saying that the game was broken and this is why Madden is bad. This is why it needs to be fixed, blase, blase. But as we all know, that's not the case. Upon looking at it, upon examining what really happened, his other linemen, yeah, they did get blocked, but there was one guy who just happened to beat his block, which was not a double team. It was a one-on-one block. Okay. And that led, Clint said the same thing that I'm finna say, man. And that some people were saying in the comments. More people were bashing the game in the comments than people were actually right about the situation, y'all. But the thing about it is this. People act like the defense cannot make a play when you're on offense. They act like the offense isn't supposed to make a play when you're on defense. Guess what, y'all? That's football. That's football. Even in real life, you expect your team to make a play on offense and defense, and you don't expect the other team to stop you, but it's going to happen. You see what I'm saying? It just because you have 8 men in the box doesn't mean, and I get it, people are going to say, well, if it's only 3 in the box, then the linemen should double team and this and that. Yes, and then who's going to get the linebackers? Who's going to get the secondary backs? In every play, there are designed things to do for those teams. And this is what people have to realize. And this is my last video where I'm going to rant about this kind of thing. After this, y'all, the channel is going in a completely different direction. Well, not completely different. We're still going to be doing gaming, but I'm going to be covering more than just Madden, man. More than just sports titles. I'm playing Destiny, Forsaken. I'm loving it. Loving it. It is addicting. Spider-Man, Red Dead Redemption's finna come out, the Division 2, Dying Light 4, My Hero 1 Justice, Naruto to Boruto Shinobi Striker is already out. Y'all, there are so many games finna come out. Madden is going to be non-existent for me. I'm just being real. The only football game that would get me to play it over those other games would be an NCAA football, but we're not gonna get into that, okay? So with the Madden thing, y'all have to understand this, man. It is a game. Y'all are taking this way too seriously. I've seen many gaming tournaments, and this is my first time speaking on this because the situation, it hasn't died down, but this is what I want to say about that. The fact that somebody loses in a tournament and takes the lives of other people, Bro, the game is not that serious. I get mad when I play. Even on Destiny, man. If stuff ain't going, I'm upset. I'm saying stuff, you know what I'm saying? Ask my wife, she can tell you. But never have I been mad enough to harm myself or other people. You see what I'm saying? I understand being competitive, but at the same time, dude, come on, man. That's the community we in. You look at all these other gaming tournaments, you haven't seen anybody, shooting up the place because they lost. You see what I'm saying? And I'm not saying that Madden is to blame for that, but I'm saying that's the type of community that Madden is. There are literally people on Twitter right now who have changed their Twitter handles to things that go against mud. Anything you could say, if I made a positive post about Madden right now, I would have people comment trashing the game. And people fail to realize, yes, people want the game to be realistic as possible. I do too, but guess what? It's not going to happen right now. With the current technology that EA Sports has right now, it is not going to happen. And people always saying 2K, 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 2K. Y'all ever wonder why 2K ain't coming out with a college football game? Do you think that the NCAA would not allow it? Yes. And I know that the NCAA is willing to give somebody the license because DMGaming, who's coming out with a football game that's college style, said it themselves that they tried to get a license, but the NCAA wanted to see how the game sold first, and then they would discuss licensing. So 2K Sports, they can make a college football game if they wanted to. Why they don't do it, I don't have a clue. You see what I'm saying? But everybody talking about 2K making an NFL game, bro. I'd much rather have 2K make an NCAA football game. Somebody to make a licensed football game. I want a licensed college football game. I don't want IMV's game. Now, when it comes out, am I going to play it? Probably so. But I want a licensed college football game. I don't want to have to go in and create all the teams. I want all of that stuff already there. The authenticity, I want it there. And that's an important thing that people complain about too, is authenticity. Ryan Moody making a video. I commented on that video. And he was talking about the Green Bay Packers patch and how Madden isn't authentic like they say. Bro, it's a freaking patch. Nobody that plays Madden is like, oh my gosh, they put the patch in there. That's not going to make, okay, some people probably are, but it's not going to make somebody stop playing the game because the patch on the Green Bay Packers jersey isn't there. And I get it. It's authentic and it's a big thing for Packer fans. Should it be in the game? Yeah, I would say yes, it should be in the game, but to go the extent to make a video about it, complaining, trashing the game because it's not in there, that's a little bit extreme, man. It is. And I commented that it's just a game. And guess what? He trashed me, just trash talking, man, just talking back crazy. Like, bro, chill. It's just a game. You getting all up in arms to the extent that you're doing a video to bash a game. And I think that Ryan means well. I think that he does mean well. But the fact that his fan base, they're mostly people that don't like Madden. I don't know. But that's another story for another day, man. It's just, we all want that NFL experience. We all want what we see on the TVs. And the biggest thing is the presentation. That's what Madden lacks. The game is good to me. I don't have an issue with the gameplay because I understand it's a game and it's not going to be perfect. Also, people fail to realize that you can create the type of game that you want by adjusting your freaking sliders. That's what they're in the game for. If your secondary is not playing the ball well, go adjust your sliders. If your offensive line isn't blocking as good as you would like them to on the run game, adjust your sliders. People, I ought to do a separate video on sliders by themselves because people seem to forget that you can adjust your sliders to create the style of game that you want. It's in your hands. There's no need for EA to patch anything. If you adjust your sliders, you can have the game style that you want. Also, with arcade simulation and competitive, that alters it too. If you're playing on simulation, don't expect for your big time players to make plays all the time. They're going to mess up. But I have to digress. So y'all, Madden for me, I have not been playing it. I've been playing Destiny Forsaken. I have been playing Spider-Man. I have been, Can't tell you, I hadn't played Madden probably in a month since I did my last Madden videos. Probably the last time I did it. I don't know, man. It's there, and there's so many games coming out that are well worth your time that you need to check out and you need to play. Madden, I'm gonna tell y'all, we're not gonna be talking about Madden. I'm gonna tell you, you know what I'm saying? Because after this year, when September, October, November, December, it's gonna be big games dropping every month throughout this winter, because all through March, all through April, bro. That's why EA pushed so hard in advertising for this game, because and people knock them because they said that they're competing with other titles, and they are. People without a business mindset don't understand that. They were like, well, you're the only football game on the market. True, but they are not the only video game on the market. As you can see right now, I'm not playing Madden. Why? Because there's better games out there. You see what I'm saying? So let that sink in, man. That's my rant. I'm done ranting about Madden. Any other videos that I'm going to do about Madden is going to be constructive building, what I would like to see going forward. And I'll probably talk more about college football games than I will about Madden, because I mean, I like the game, don't get me wrong, but right now there's just funner games out there that keep my attention longer, you know? I've never been a big, huge, gigantic fan of Madden. I've always preferred NCAA because there's so many different teams and there's so many different, the recruiting, I mean, oh my gosh, NCAA 14 was on point, y'all. It really was. And taking a sorry team and building them up, and people say, well, you can do that in Madden, but it's a lot different when you have 120 some other teams that you can play against. I mean, with Madden, the season is the same every year. In college football, I could play a different team every season. If there's 12 games a season, with now it's probably like 130, 140. You're looking at 12 years where you can play different teams every year. You see what I'm saying? So, and then every 4 years, you have a completely different roster. You can go to different schools, different programs. So y'all get what I'm saying, man. But that's all I got for right now. I'm sorry I've been gone, but we back, man. We in the new house. Everything is nice. So the video is going to be rolling out. So that's all I got for right now. I appreciate y'all for watching. Till next time, and God bless.